Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So, am I looking like a writer enough? I am trying to do it as a writer's look from a few movies because I don't have a writer's look as such. But I'm really trying with the bun and the glasses, which I kind of hate, so I'm gonna take them off. Anyway, how can you start earning as a writer? Have you not been wanting to learn that for so long? I know that I just wanted someone to tell me how I could earn from my writing when I was starting out a few years ago, but there weren't many people doing it at the time. But before that, subscribe guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and keep the writer tips coming. The first thing that I have to say here, and honestly consider this a disclaimer, you're not going to become an overnight success. You are just not. So don't even expect that. Because if you want to turn into an overnight millionaire, writing is not the right thing for that. Choose something else. Don't get into writing. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to be a long process. And if you're in here for quick success, you're in the wrong place. Just drop it. Drop the idea of becoming a writer. But if you are actually serious and you want to make it as a writer, this is the time that you actually pull your socks up and realize that you are here to put in the work every single day. You have to put in the work every day. My second tip to you is pick a topic that you know well, that you can write about well enough. For example, I love to travel, so I wrote my first book, which was all about travel. There's nothing else in there. Write what you know. Why is that important? Because if you write about something that you think is a trending topic, but isn't your passion enough, you are going to have to do a ton of research, and that is one thing that I have already talked about in the previous video. I'll link it up here. But that is very true. If you have to research every day, that's boring. You're gonna get burnt out. So you don't want to do that. Topic that you know of. Another way that you can make money with your writing is by building a blog. So what a blog does for you is give you a space where you can write, practice. Everything that you're writing, you're curating it yourself, and curated content is super important right now because there's a flurry of content out there. Your blog is your own platform. No one else owns it but you. How you can make money through a blog is Google AdSense. The basic and easiest way of making money with a blog is to sign up for Google AdSense. Blog can take up to 2-3 years to start getting the kind of traffic that can actually get you brand endorsements, but that can be fruitful. Now, waiting for all that time, creating content for all of that time and duration can actually pay off very well, and it will be worth it once those brand endorsements start coming in. That is basically one of the biggest forms of income source for bloggers. Your blog can also become a platform for you to become an affiliate marketer, which is nothing but a brand that gives you a unique code of your own that you connect to your blog, and every time someone purchases a product of that brand from your unique code, you get some percentage of the sale amount. Affiliate marketing for most bloggers is also a superb source of income. So building a blog can help you monetize your writing while you get to write whatever you like. Ever heard of third-party platforms? That is my third, maybe fourth tip. Anyway, they pay you for writing. Not a lot of them are gonna pay you, but some of them do, and for the rest of them that don't pay you, they're always a good place to start and create content that you can put out there to show to your clients, people out there who might be looking for people who can write for them and bring in more clients. But what are these platforms? Let's talk about the ones that pay you just for writing. Number one, medium.com. I am absolutely in love with this platform, even though it doesn't pay Indian writers just yet. Do not use Google AdSense. You are not going to get ad pop-ups between your reading or writing. Your blog is not going to be filled with ads, but how do they pay you then? I'm a subscriber to Medium. I pay Medium a $5 fee every single month to be reading unlimited amount of content. And if I end up spending about 5% of my time on your content piece, 5% of my subscription goes directly to you. Now that is what Medium is paying you, basically, just to be creating content on their platform. That is your time, your words, your effort invested into medium.com. My fifth tip for the day is to freelance. Wasn't that kind of obvious? Now, freelancing is something that a lot of people are doing today, including me. Because let's face it, as a writer, you don't get paid enough instantly. Actually, you don't get paid at all instantly. And even when you start making money, it's not going to be enough to go through your expenses. So one big thing to shout out here is don't quit your day job if you have one already before you can actually start making the amount of money that you need to be at a stable position for the entire month. Now this could be just a few years, it could be just a few months maybe, depending on what kind of writing you're doing, what kind of platforms you're writing on, or what kind of clients you're reaching out to. But don't be afraid to put your work out there. Just start doing that. Start looking for people who want content writers. There's no need to burn yourself out, but also know your worth. There are a ton of people out there who will try to rip you off in the name of exposure. Don't fall for that. Last tip for today, because honestly, actually there's a lot of things that you can do, but I don't want to be covering them all because it's going to be too much information at once. Also, what was it? Yes. So if you are someone who doesn't want to do all that, if that's not who you are, don't do that. It's perfectly acceptable, but don't overestimate yourself. Like I said in the previous point, don't quit your day job. You would be doing a really stupid thing because writing will not pay you instantly, and you will start hating the job because you're not getting paid at all. Instead, if you want to go all out and write your novel, write the book, write articles for newspapers, be a journalist, maybe you want to write exposés, maybe you want to be a feature writer, do the work, write that thing down and start sending query letters to publications, to newspapers, or magazines like The New Yorker, or whatever you want to be featured in, whatever you want to get paid for. Just start writing query letters. You are going to have to learn how to take no for an answer, because there are going to be a lot of big NOs. But get comfortable with that, because that is the process. Trust me, I have only been getting paid for the last 2 or 3 years maybe, but I've been writing for the last 15 years. Now, that doesn't mean that I just put in the first 12 just so I could start getting paid. That was my passion, that is my passion in fact, and I've been doing this since I was a 9-year-old kid. But if that's not the case with you and you want to just start out, become a writer all of a sudden, that's perfectly fine. We have a ton of other opportunities and we can make so much out of them. So let's do that. Start sending those query letters in and let the responses just come in. Also, before I leave you, tell me in the comments down below what else you want to know about, or if you have any other suggestions for the viewers, for me, the way that you are earning as a writer, and I would love to have that as well. So comment and subscribe. Goodbye!